Hello! Did you know that prairie grasses and flowers have roots that grow over 12 feet deep into the ground? Many people who visit Indian Creek Nature Center are shocked to learn this and are in awe at the depth and complexity of these roots. For centuries, Iowa's landscape was covered in prairie, and these plants and their deep roots captured and filtered water and provided stability to the soil. As Indian Creek Nature Center embarks on 2023, we are pleased to celebrate our 50th anniversary. For decades, the Nature Center has been a leader in planting prairie, so I'd like to take a few minutes to share why these roots are a great metaphor for our legacy. While prairie roots are ecologically very significant, the benefit of a prairie is in more than the roots. A prairie provides significant habitat, from the tiniest of invertebrates to the deer and other mammals who call it home. On any random day, you will also find visitors of all ages to the Nature Center's prairie. Whether it's a 3-year-old chasing a butterfly, a 5th grader learning about the science of organic compounds in soil, or an adult hiking to spend time in nature and improve their mental and physical health. When our founders, Gene O'Donnell and B.B. Staymates, first had a vision for Indian Creek Nature Center, I hardly think that they would have predicted the depth of programming or restorative environmental impact 50 years later. Their vision was simple, though, to create a space for people to spend time in nature and learn about the natural world. They planted the seed for a remarkable 50 years.
Happy birthday, ICNC. Happy birthday to you.
Since 1973, millions of people have visited the Nature Center. As we celebrate, I'm grateful for Gene and BB and their vision and their family's continued involvement. The seeds they planted so many years ago have germinated and extended their roots deep. As stewards of the land around the Penningroth Barn, the Nature Center's headquarters for 43 of our 50 years, we had a responsibility to be leaders and care for this property entrusted to us. This leadership, as well as the thousands of volunteers who restored, taught, or governed, was critical to support the organization's growth to where it is today. But most importantly, it was leadership that cultivated the literal and figurative seeds that helped us grow. But that was not just limited to planting prairies. It advanced environmental education, land restoration, solar energy, and sustainable living early on when there was much resistance. It seems that these concepts are becoming more accepted today, giving credence to our founders' vision. That leadership also extended to strong and prudent financial management. Entering into our 50th year, we remain committed to continued endowment growth and investing in areas that impact our vision to create champions of nature. Without the community's help, we would not be successful. If you are a current volunteer or donor, or have ever given your time or treasure in the past, allow me to thank you for being part of the success for the past 50 years. Leadership in land protection and restoration is one of the deep roots the Nature Center is known for. Through the generosity of stalwart families such as the Benas and Etzels, along with long-standing support from the City of Cedar Rapids and the Penningroth family, we have protected over 450 acres of land in Linn County. Land that we use to educate and inspire thousands of people annually. As we grew over the years, it was long apparent that the Penningroth Barn would not serve the community's needs forever. The vision for Amazing Space was a result of a tremendous effort spanning more than 15 years. And as the Nature Center embarked on planning for this growth, we knew that our roots needed to keep us grounded. Those roots of sustainable environmental leadership ran deep and must be continued. Amazing Space, certified as a living building pedal project, is the most sustainable building in Iowa and is powered completely by solar energy, a goal that many said was not possible. This leadership continues to inspire others to think about their interaction with nature and challenges us all to be better stewards. As we look to the future, we are reminded that the land continues to need us, which is why we were pleased to plant and dedicate the David Novak Prairie in late 2022. This is our 5th named prairie, joining the Christensen, Stimple, Bena, and Cedar Rapids prairies. As this new prairie takes root, the environmental benefits are investments we are making for our children and grandchildren. But we still have much to do in the future. With a new commitment to electric vehicles, we will be installing EV charging stations and expanding our own fleet. Over the next few years, we will continue to nurture the organic and regenerative agriculture occurring at Etzel Sugar Grove Farm and make sure that we are investing in immersive environmental education.
2, 3.
To create champions of nature, Indian Creek Nature Center educates and inspires. Education has been a key component since the founding of our organization. We need to continue to find ways for kids to have longer and more immersive experiences in nature. So whether it is the Creekside Forest School or the Fresh Air Academy, continuing to look at the evolution of education, how people learn, and the best past as we continue into the next 50 years will be one of the pillars we focus on. We are mindful that we must continue to be relevant over the next 50. Our strategic plan calls for continued investments in land restoration, immersive education, and growth of our endowment. I'm excited to see those plans develop and come to fruition. Throughout all of this year, we will be celebrating the anniversary, and we invite you to join us. This summer, we will hold a BioBlitz, which will be an opportunity for members of the public to come inventory the plants and animals which call the Nature Center's prairie, woodlands, and wetlands home. We also will be holding a special celebratory event on October 14th, 2023. This anniversary celebration will include bands, good food and drink, and special programs which highlight our past and look to our future. A special painting of the Penningroth Barn done by local artist Bill Staymates, son of one of our founders, will be auctioned off at this event. This is a time to celebrate you, the people who make the Nature Center successful and have benefited from its existence over the past 50 years. As I close, I'd like to invite you to celebrate with us and come experience the prairie and all of the ecosystems that the Nature Center has worked hard for years to preserve and restore. Over the past 50 years, the roots that have taken hold are deep, and we will continue to nurture them, providing even more stability for decades to come.